Hey boys and girls, today I'm going to be reading Memoirs of a Hamster, and I put the slides on here too so you can see it big because this is kind of like backwards and hard to look at. So night 1. So the first night the hamster is at his new house. My life is perfect. I have a bowl full of seeds, a cozy pile of wood shavings, and room to run. I'm never leaving here. Question, who's the luckiest hamster in the world? Answer, me. Night 2. I was just telling myself, Seymour, you've got it made. When my exercise wheel was delivered, I like to work out. It was the best model around, the Fuzzy Boy 360. Shiny as a new dime and fast as lightning. I don't know how many miles I put in, but I was on that wheel all night. So shiny as a new dime and fast as lightning. He's comparing how shiny the wheel and how fast the wheel is to lightning and a dime. What type of figurative language is that? When you compare two things and the author used the word as. Good, a simile. Night 3. It took me a while to get the hang of my new water bottle, but it's great. It's important too. A hamster has to stay hydrated. Back to my wheel. I've got another hour to put in before daylight. I've noticed every time it says night, and he does all his activity at night. So this book is telling me something about hamsters. I think that hamsters may be active at night. What word is that for animals that are active at night? Good, nocturnal. I think hamsters may be nocturnal. So as he's writing kind of his memoir, his diary, his journal, he's using night because that's when he gets all his work done. Night 4. Little girl came by and gave me a kiss on the nose. Nasty. Hello, ever hear of germs? But she also gave me 2 yogurt drops. Question, what's better than a yogurt drop? Answer, 2 yogurt drops. I ate one and tucked the other one in my cheek to save for later. This hamster has it going on. This hamster seems to like jokes. Night 5. I was just climbing onto my wheel tonight when Pearl the cat came by. You know, she said, you run for miles every night, but you never leave that cage. What's it all for? I don't know, I said. It's what hamsters do. What a complete waste of time, she said. Have fun in your cage. I'm going to the sunroom. Sunroom? What's a sunroom? That and black, the author made this stand out, so he's starting to get curious. I wonder why Pearl the cat said that. Night 6. Little girl woke me up to clean my cage today. She kissed me on the nose again. Barf. She needs to knock that off. But while she was carrying me around, I realized there's a lot of house around me that I haven't seen. It seems to go on forever. I tried as hard as I could, but I couldn't see a sunroom. Little girl gave me a yogurt drop, and I completely forgot about the sunroom. Whatever a sunroom is it better than a yogurt drop? Answer, no. Look at Pearl's eyes. She looks sinister, evil. Looks like she's hatching up a plan. Night 7. I plan on running a marathon tonight, but my Fuzzy Boy 360 is a little squeaky. Pearl came over to the cage looking a little annoyed. You really need to get yourself out of there, she said. But why, I asked. I've got my wheel, I've got my seeds, I've got yogurt drops. You wouldn't need a wheel out here, she said. There's plenty of room to run. The staircase is made of sunflower seeds, and the sunroom is filled with yogurt drops. As she was walking away, she turned and said, Watch out for Hoover. Hoover? Who's Hoover? Night 8. I didn't sleep a wink all day. Little girl came by and kissed me on the nose. Yuck! I can tell he's really getting tired of it because the author put this yuck in bold. And then I had a terrible workout. I just couldn't focus. How could I concentrate knowing what I know? Imagine a whole staircase made of sunflower seeds. In the sunroom? Don't I deserve to be in the sunroom? Buck the dog came by to give the cage a sniff, and I said, Buck, do you like the sunroom? Big, goofy Buck said, I love the sunroom. It's so sunny. And he trotted away. He doesn't look like he's sinister or evil or has a plan. He just looks like, I'm just hanging out, just here. Night 9. No workout tonight. I spent the whole evening putting together a plan. I went over every square inch of my cage, and I think I've got it figured out. Operation Tasty Treat is set for tomorrow night. Hello, staircase. Hello, sunroom. Night 10. Good old Seymour is one smart hamster. My escape went like clockwork. I moved the seed dish. Then I was able to muscle the fuzzy boy to the front of the cage. I had a little trouble climbing outside of the wheel. It kept spinning, and I wasn't getting anywhere. But Sweet Pearl suggested I jam a sunflower seed at the side of the wheel, and it worked. After that, it was easy. I shimmied up the wheel and popped the lid right off. Question: who's going to eat every yogurt drop in the sunroom? Answer: me. Seymour calls Pearl sweet. He says, Sweet Pearl. But she tells him what to do, and it makes me wonder, has she done this before? She seems to know how to help a hamster get out of its cage. Maybe the little girl's had a hamster before? She really wants Seymour out of the cage. I wonder what's going to happen. Oh, Seymour looks so upset. Night 11. Note to self. Cats are big, fat liars. And you can see Pearl's paw right here. I'm writing this from under the sofa. One wrong move and Pearl will have me for dinner. For starters, the staircase is not made of sunflower seeds. It's just carpet. It tastes like a sweater. The sunroom is nice, but there wasn't a yogurt drop in sight. And when I heard Pearl, the big fat liar, say, Hello, Seymour, I knew something was wrong. She looked really hungry, but all of that time on the wheel paid off. I raced past her and squeezed out of the sunroom just in time. I made it here, but now what? Pearl keeps clawing under the sofa, that big fat liar. I'll probably never see my cage again. Question: who's in big trouble? Answer: me. Night 12. Oh no, look at that picture. Poor Seymour, he looks so sad and desperate. He doesn't know what's going to happen. And this picture reminds me of another book we read that had a character of a mouse, and they were trapped, and they felt sad and desperate. They didn't know how they were going to get out of it. What book did that make you think of? Good, Mouse and the Motorcycle. Night 12. I'm doomed. I'll never make it out of here alive. I can see Pearl pacing back and forth. She says she's looking up recipes. She's like taunting him. She's bragging. She thinks she's about to eat him. I tore a tag off the bottom of the sofa, found an old pencil, and wrote out my will. I, Seymour Q. Hamster, being of tired mind and hungry body, leave my fuzzy boy 360 to my 17 brothers. I leave my water bottle to my 22 sisters. And my sweet mother and father, I leave the 4 yogurt drops hidden in the corner of my cage. I won't be needing them. I sniffled a few times and fell asleep. Goodbye, friends. I love you all. Night 13. So hungry and tired, I could barely move. I heard Pearl purring the way she does when she sleeps. It was my only chance. I tiptoed out from the back of the sofa and headed straight for my cage. I was going to make it. But suddenly there was a terrible noise. It sounded like a hurricane. Think he's in the living room and a terrible noise comes on. And this was also in our Mouse and the Motorcycle book. What do you think could be happening right now that would be really bad for a hamster? Let's see, and it sounds like a hurricane, another simile. An enormous monster was coming right at me. I looked up at its terrible eyes and read the most frightening word, Hoover. It was trying to suck me inside. Buck heard the commotion and started barking like crazy. That woke up Pearl, the big fat liar, who hissed, "He's mine," and started racing right toward me. Hoover had me by the tail, Pearl was swiping at me with her claws, and Buck was howling like mad. I was a goner. I closed my eyes and waited for it to be over. An enormous monster was coming right at me, and it had terrible eyes. Does a vacuum have eyes? Is it really a monster? No. It is using personification to make the vacuum seem alive. And then came the sweetest thing I've ever heard. Seymour! It was suddenly very quiet. Hoover, Pearl, and Buck stopped in their tracks. And one surprised but happy little girl got to me first. She kissed me on the nose, a lovely, beautiful, sweet kiss. That's really changed in the book because before he was going, yuck, ew, gross. Would she stop that? But now he says it's beautiful and amazing because she saved him. And I kissed her right back twice. Look how upset Pearl looks. And the dog just looks so happy to be there. Buck is just so happy. But Pearl looks like she's plotting another way to get Seymour. Night 14. My life is perfect. I have a bowl full of seeds, a cozy pile of wood shavings, and a room to run. I'm never leaving here. Question, who's the luckiest hamster in the world? Answer, me. Hey, so a lot changed in this book. His feelings about the girl, and he was kind of naive. He believed whatever the cat was saying, whatever Pearl was saying, and he learned not to trust her so easily. And there's another lesson in here, or a theme. You may hear this from your parents a lot. The grass isn't always greener on the other side. And that just kind of means look at what you have before you go wishing for something else. So he had sunflower seeds, yogurt drops, an awesome wheel, and water, and he was safe. But he kept thinking about this staircase in a room full of yogurt drops, and a staircase full of sunflower seeds. And he thought it would be better and it would be amazing. And it turned out it was a lie, and it wasn't that great. So you always have to be thankful for what you have, because the grass isn't always greener on the other side. What somebody else has isn't always better. So today, for your work, you are going to sequence the memoir of a hamster. So you're going to type what happened in the beginning. I want 2 to 3 sentences. What happened in the middle, 2 to 3 sentences. And then what happened in the end, 2 to 3 sentences. I hope y'all have a great day. Bye.